In today's video, we are going to be discussing and analyzing the UEFA Champions League Round 6. So please sit back and relax while we discuss and analyze these games together. And the best advice I will give to you, do not skip any part of this video because it will be very, very useful in terms of you getting your own predictions or using my analysis to carve out your own prediction. If you just skip through the video, there is no use. You understand? Please do not skip any part of this video. So let's keep it rolling. As you're watching the video right now, smash the like button and subscribe if you have not subscribed. So let's talk about the games very, very fast. I'll talk about the teams that are already out. We're going to talk about the teams that really needs to qualify, the teams that are fighting for the other position, because they have two types of qualification here. The first 8 are qualifying direct, then the second 8 are going to go through another playoff. So we're going to talk about all of them very, very fast. Then later I'll drop my predictions for each and every Champions League game for Tuesday and also for Wednesday. So let's keep it rolling. Talking about the first game on our list here, as you can see on your screen, we have Kairat Almaty taking on Olympiacos Perus. First of all, if you look at the table, we're going to know if these two teams are fighting for anything. So if you look at it, let's scroll down. Olympiacos are 33 on the table, while Kairat Almaty are 35th, in which to me, they are out. I know they are playing 8 games, but there is nothing these two teams can do. So they are just here to just represent. So if you look at it, Olympiacos has played 5 games, scoring 5 goals and conceding 13. Kairat has played 5 games as well, scoring 4 and conceding 14. 2 points to Olympiacos and just 1 point for Kairat Almaty. So what do you what can you find in these two teams? They score less and concede more. You understand? So I'm expecting these two teams to either score themselves or 2 goals has a very good chance of happening, because if you look at it, Kairat concedes a lot, Olympiacos concedes a lot. So if these two teams score themselves because they have nothing to play for, they might just use another set of players to just enjoy the game and enjoy the Champions League appearance and go home, because there is nothing Olympiacos and Kairat Almaty wants to do that they will qualify to any sport. Because look at it, if you look at, there is no hope. One is having 1 point, one is having 2 points, and imagine on the 24th position, which is Paphos, they have 6 points, and you know others under Paphos are fighting for this position. So it's going to be a tight one. So I'm expecting these two teams to score themselves, and also Olympiacos. I'll lean with Olympiacos to be the winner, because I watched Olympiacos against Real Madrid and Barcelona. They really gave them tough time. So if I'm to lean with any team here, I'll go with Olympiacos, because I feel they are the better side here. Heading to the next game, we have Bayern Munich taking on Sporting CP. Looking at the standing, Bayern are 3rd on the table, Sporting are 8th. Bayern has 12 points, Sporting has 10. And if you look in Bayern's, under Bayern, I mean to say, we have Inter, Real Madrid, Dortmund and Chelsea having 12, 12, 10, 10, 10. It's a very tight spot for Sporting, and it's also a very tight spot for Bayern. But let's tell ourselves the truth. Bayern are a more better side than Sporting, and Bayern has been in a very good form than Sporting. So far, Bayern has lost only 1 game in this group, and they lost to Arsenal, in which Arsenal were a better side as well. And if you look at it, Bayern has played 5 games, scoring 15 goals and conceding just 6, while Sporting has played 5 games, scoring 11 goals and conceding 5. Look at it. These two teams tend to score more and concede a decent amount. At least it's 5 or above 5. Bayern has conceded above 5, in which is 6. Sporting has conceded exactly 5. So there's a very good chance these two teams score themselves, but I will still lean with Bayern Munich because they are the better side. So Bayern Munich winning this game, I will not be surprised. So I'm going to lean with Bayern Munich. That is my pick here. I'm going to lean with Bayern Munich because there's a very good chance Bayern Munich wins this game 3-1. Because based on the analysis here, Bayern Munich has scored 15 and conceded 6. Sporting also has scored 11 and conceded 5. So there's a very good chance Bayern scores Sporting at least 2 to 3 goals, and Bayern conceding as well, because the two teams scores and concedes. So Bayern to win is very, very good here. So heading to the next game, we'll have Atalanta versus Chelsea. To be honest, Chelsea has been disappointing in their last three previous games, not in the Champions League, but their normal league games. Very, very disappointing. But their last Champions League game, they defeated Barca. What is this thing doing? Okay, they defeated Barca 3-0. So that's a very big boost. Atlanta also won their last game against, was it Frankfurt? Yeah, Frankfurt 0-3. So these two teams are coming off a very good win. But if I'm to lean with anybody here, I will go with Chelsea because Chelsea has 10 points. Atlanta also has 10 points because this is just like fighting for a very, very crucial point because first 8 are going direct. Atlanta are looking forward to enter the first 8. Chelsea be looking forward to solidify their first 8 position. And if you look at it, Chelsea has scored 12 goals and conceded 6. Atlanta has scored 6 and conceded 5. So Chelsea scores more and concede a good amount, while Atlanta scores more and concede almost the same amount of the way they are being scored. So if I'm to lean with anybody here, I will lean with Chelsea because based on this analysis, Chelsea will definitely score Atlanta because look at it. Atlanta scores more based on scoring 6 and concede almost the same amount of times they scored. So for every 1 goal Atlanta scores, they concede 1 as well. So give me Chelsea in this game. If I'm to lean with anybody, Chelsea are the better side. So anything you want to do, go with Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea to score, Chelsea to win or draw, Chelsea to do this. But I believe Chelsea will be able to score Atlanta 1 or 2 goals. I know they did not score Bournemouth. They played 0-0. Maybe they saved the goals for this game. Now heading to the next game, we have Barcelona versus Frankfurt. I don't want to say much in this game. Frankfurt are below, very, very down below. They have 4 points in 5 games. Scoring 7 and conceding 14. While Barcelona are in 18th position with just 7 points. This game is very crucial for Barca. And based on it, Barca has scored 12 and conceded 10. Frankfurt has scored 7 and conceded 14. This speaks a lot, meaning I'm expecting goals in this game. Because the two teams scores and concedes. Now, why Frankfurt to be on the losing side here and on the conceding side in this game against Barca, if you look at it, they've conceded 14 goals in 5 games. You understand? Why Barca has scored 12 and conceded 10. So Frankfurt has done more of the conceding, meaning that there's a very good chance Barca wins this game 2-0, 3-1. And there's a very good chance Barca concedes as well. Because it states that Barca concede almost the same way they score. 12 goals scored, 10 goals conceded. As you can see there. So I will lean with Barca. Barca to win is not bad. Barca to score 2 goals is not bad. Barca to win and over 1.5 is not bad. So the ball is in your court. Do whatever you want. So the next game is Inter Milan versus one of the craziest teams this season, Liverpool. I have nothing much to say. Inter Milan are 4th with 12 points. Liverpool are 13th with 9 points. Liverpool has scored 10 goals and conceded 8. Inter Milan has scored 12 and conceded 3. What does it mean here? Inter Milan scores more and concedes less. Defensively, they are solid. Why for Liverpool? We have seen Liverpool concede like buckets. You understand? That fetch water. So Liverpool has scored 10 and conceded 8 with 9 points. Liverpool doesn't stand a chance against an informed Inter Milan because Inter Milan, defensively, it speaks for itself. 12 goals scored, 3 goals, just 3 goals conceded. While Liverpool has conceded 8. So if I'm to pick anybody here, give me Inter Milan to win or draw, Inter Milan to score. I will not be surprised Inter Milan beating Liverpool because Liverpool, it seems they are plotting against Arne Slot, so he can leave. Give me Inter Milan. They have 12 points, so a win or a draw here is very important for them. That is what they need. They need to win or draw. They don't need to lose. You get my point? So expect Liverpool to concede as well because it speaks for itself. 10 goals scored, 8 goals conceded. Inter Milan, 12 goals scored, 3 goals conceded. To show you that defensively they are good. Heading to the next game, in which is not PSV. Monaco taking on Galatasaray. Let's look at where they are on the table. Monaco is 23. Galatasaray is 14th. Now these two teams are like battling for the second slot. You understand? So they can go to the playoffs. So I don't think these two teams will want to lose. If you look at the table, Galatasaray has played 5 games, scoring 8 and conceding 7. What does it say? Galatasaray scores more and concedes the same amount of goals being scored. You get my point? So there's no surprise that Galatasaray will concede today and also score today as well. Looking at Monaco, similar thing. They've scored less and concede more. So Monaco has scored 6 and conceded 8. So I'll not be surprised Galatasaray scores first. I will not be surprised Galatasaray wins this game 2-1. I will not be surprised Galatasaray plays this game 1-1. Because Monaco scores less and they concede more, 6-8. While Galatasaray scores more and concede almost the same amount of goals. So both teams to score is not far from this game. Over 2.5, over 1.5 is not far. Leaning with anybody X2 or 1X is at your own risk. So I believe these two teams fighting for a very good position in which is the second set of qualification, or also they're looking forward to get to the top 8, they might score themselves, or they will score themselves, because scoring 8 goals and conceding 7 means that you score more and your defense is leaky. Likewise, Monaco, you score less and your defense is very leaky. So expect these two teams to score themselves. So I'm leaning with the goals market in this game. Overs market, over 1.5, both teams to score is not far away. Heading to the next game, PSV taking on Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid is 12th, PSV is 15th. 9 points to Atletico Madrid, 8 points in 5 games for PSV. Now, Atletico Madrid has scored 12 goals and conceded 10. What does it say here? Atletico Madrid scores more and concede almost the same amount of goals being scored, while PSV has scored more and conceded less, but almost or close to the amount of goals they've been scored. So, expect these two teams to score themselves. I will not be surprised. I will lean with the goals market because Atletico Madrid scores and have a leaky defense. PSV scores more and concedes at least 2 goals. I mean to say, they concede at least 2 goals. 8 goals is enough to say that PSV can be able to concede at least a goal from Atletico Madrid. And on the other end, there's a very good chance PSV scores Atletico Madrid because 1, Atletico Madrid has a leaky defense. It shows for itself there. 12 goals scored and 10 conceded. PSV are at home. So 1-1, 2-2, I will not be surprised. So I'm leaning on the goals market for this game. That's the best advice I will tell you. Goals market for this game. So we have the next game, which is the second to the last game for Tuesday's games. Union Saint-Gilloise taking on Marseille. Marseille are 21st on the table. Saint-Gilloise are 25th, but with the same points. Now, Marseille has played 5 games, scoring 8 and conceding 6. Saint-Gilloise has played 5, scoring 5 and conceding 12. We already know what's going to happen here. Saint-Gilloise have a leaky defense. Conceding 12 goals in 5 games is bad. Meaning, Marseille are going to pounce on that leaky defense. Marseille has scored 8 and conceded 6. There's a very good chance Marseille concedes as well. But they are not going to concede as much as Union Saint-Gilloise. I will not be surprised Marseille winning this game. So if I'm to lean with anybody, I will lean with Marseille because Marseille have the more tighter defense, while Union Saint-Gilloise, they score lesser than they concede. Now they've conceded 12 in 5 games. Marseille has the better chance here. So Marseille to win or draw, Marseille to score, Marseille to win at least 1/2. Both teams to score over 1.5 goals has a very good chance of happening in this game. So lastly, for Tuesday, Tottenham Hotspur taking on Slavia Prague. I don't think Slavia Prague needs this game. The team that needs this game the more is Hotspur. Hotspur are 16th, while Slavia Prague are 31st with just 3 points. If you look at it, Tottenham has played 5 games, scored 10 goals and conceded 7. While Slavia Prague has played 5 games, scored just 2 goals and conceded 8. I will just have to lean with Tottenham here because Slavia Prague are poor in defense in this Champions League. So expect Tottenham to pounce on that leaky defense. Tottenham has scored 10 goals in 5 games and conceded 7. So 2-1, 3-1, I will not be surprised. But I don't think Slavia Prague may score Tottenham because imagine scoring 2 goals in 5 games is poor. So I will lean with Tottenham Hotspur to win. Tottenham Hotspur to win at least 1/2. I will not be surprised. So now, we are done with Tuesday's games. Hope you guys are taking notes of everything here. So we're done with Tuesday's games. Heading to Wednesday's games. I want to be very, very fast. Heading to Wednesday's games, we have Qarabag versus Ajax. I don't want to say much here. Qarabag needs this game more than Ajax. Qarabag are 19th on the table with 7 points. Ajax are dead last, scoring just 1 goal, conceding 16, 0 points. They've lost all their games, no single draw. So Give me Qarabag to win or draw, Qarabag to score. I will not be surprised if Qarabag beats Ajax. So I'll lean with Qarabag in this game without wasting much of my time, because Qarabag has scored 8 and conceded 9. I don't think Ajax might score them, because Qarabag also concede, but Qarabag might end up winning like 2-1, 3-1. So that sums this Qarabag game up. Heading to the next game is Villarreal and Copenhagen. These two teams, Villarreal to me are out, 34th in the table. 5 games, they've scored only 2 goals and conceded 10 with just 1 point. The team that has fighting for anything here is Copenhagen, but the problem is Copenhagen also concede a lot more. Understand? Copenhagen has played 5 games, scored 7 and conceded 14. So I have nothing much to say than to say, give me goals market here over 1.5. Both teams to score, not be surprised, because these two teams tend to concede more. But why I'm giving both teams to score is because Copenhagen has scored 7 while Villarreal has scored 2. And why I'm still saying both teams to score, because Villarreal is at home. I'll not be surprised seeing this game ends in 2-1 to Villarreal. But I'm leaning on the goals market over 1.5, over 2.5. That is my pick. So we're done with this game. Heading to Bilbao and PSG. PSG is second on the table, while Athletic Bilbao are 27th with 4 points. PSG, we don't have much to say here. PSG has played 5 games and scored 19 goals and conceded 8, having 12 points. I know PSG are aiming to finish this group as the top, the first position, while Bilbao has played 5 games, 4 goals scored and 9 conceded. Bilbao does not stand a chance against a team that has scored 19 goals. I guess they are the team that has scored the most goals in this tournament. So give me PSG to win at least 1/2. PSG to score 2 goals is very, very likely. Scoring 19 goals, and you're facing a team that concedes more. So Bilbao concedes more than PSG. So give me PSG to win at least 1/2, PSG to do whatsoever you want. Next game is Bayer Leverkusen and Newcastle. Newcastle are 11th with 9 points. Leverkusen are 17th with 8 points. Newcastle has scored 11 goals and conceded 4. Bayer Leverkusen has scored 8 and conceded 10. Clearly speaking here, Newcastle scores more, concede less. Bayer Leverkusen scores a good amount and concedes more. So both teams to score is not far from it, you understand? So over 1.5 goals, 2.5, both teams to score is very good. But if I'm to lean with any team to win or draw, I'll go with Newcastle to win or draw, because Newcastle concedes less and scores more. So give me Newcastle and goals market. That is just the 2 best options I can give to you. And look at the point, they are going to fight it out. So heading to the next game, we have Benfica and Napoli. To be honest, I don't trust any of these teams, but if you look at it, Benfica has played 5 games, scored 4, conceded 8, 3 points, 30th position. Napoli needs this game more than Benfica, having 7 points, because Napoli has more hope. So if I'm to lean with anybody here, give me Napoli. Napoli has played 5 games, scoring 6 and conceding 9. I will not be surprised if these two teams score themselves. But if I'm to lean with anybody, Napoli. Napoli to win or draw, 2 goals side handicap to Napoli, Napoli to score. Because Napoli needs this game more than Benfica. That is just the truth. So give me Napoli in this game. Heading to the next one, we have Club Brugge versus Arsenal. I will not say much here. Give me Arsenal to win. Arsenal has scored 14 goals in 5 games and conceded just 1 against Bayern. Club Brugge has played 5 games, scored 8 and conceded 13. You can't do this against Arsenal. I know Arsenal has injury issues, but Arsenal might win this game just 2-0 and get it done, because Arsenal might not concede. So I'm not thinking I believe there will not be goals in this game. I know Club Brugge can be stubborn, but Arsenal has very good defense despite injuries. But give me Arsenal to win and under 4.5. Arsenal to win and under. Just give me Arsenal to win. So that sums it up. Heading to the next game, we have Dortmund versus Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt are out of this tournament because, come on, you are 32-point position and having just 2 points, scoring 7 and conceding 11. Dortmund are 6th, scoring 17 and conceding 11 with 10 points. I will not be surprised Dortmund win this game 3-1, because it speaks for itself that Dortmund scores more and concedes a good amount. So Bodo Glimt, if they have their chance, they will score it, because Dortmund leaks goals in this tournament. But Dortmund might end up winning this game. So if I'm to pick anybody, give me Dortmund. So that is it. I don't have much to say here. Juventus versus Pafos. Juventus has one of the poorest record in terms of scoring in this tournament. And what do I mean? Juventus has played 5 games, scored 10 and conceded 10. So there's a very good chance that Paphos scores Juventus today. So I'm leaning with the goals market with Juventus and Paphos. So Paphos has played 5 games, scoring 4 and conceding 7. 6 points, Juventus and Monaco. I will not be surprised because Paphos has scored almost everybody they played. Bayern Munich and other teams. So I will not be surprised Paphos. And they played 2-2 draw against Monaco. So give me the goals market over 1.5. Both teams to score is very possible because Juventus concedes the same amount of goals they score. So that is it. And the last game for today is Real Madrid versus Man City. Real Madrid versus Man City, we have Real Madrid in 5th position, Man City in 9th. Man City blew away a very huge opportunity against Bayer Leverkusen. So this game between Real Madrid and Man City, expect the both teams to score themselves. Because look at it, Madrid has scored 12 goals, conceding 5. Man City has scored 10, conceding 5. So there are at least 5 goals being conceded is a good amount for both teams to score. For the two of them, and their head-to-head speak for itself in the Champions League. So give me both teams to score in this game. I can't lean with anybody because I don't trust any of them. So both teams to score over 2.5, over 1.5. Just go with the goals markets between Madrid and Man City. So that sums up all the whole Champions League analysis for Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, my personal predictions for each and every Champions League game. Don't worry, guys. There will be code. If you use 1xBet or SportyBet, there will be code. So I'll drop it and I'll drop the code. You'll see the code after I share the games. The code will appear for 1x and Sporty. So let's talk about the games very fast. These are my predictions for all the Champions League games. There are 43 odds. Please edit it to your satisfaction. I repeat, please. There is code. So edit it. There is code. Edit it. There is code. You can take out games. You can adjust it to your satisfaction. Please. The ball is in your court. Now we have, let me load them up. So these are our predictions for all the whole Champions League game. 43 odds in total. 43 odds in total. We have the first game to be Kairat, Almaty and Olympiacos. We have Olympiacos to win or draw and under 4.5 goals to be scored. Bayern Munich versus Sporting. Bayern to win. Atalanta versus Chelsea. Chelsea to score over 0.5 goals. Barcelona versus Frankfurt. Barcelona to win and over 1.5. I've given you my reasons why I'm selecting all these options. Inter versus Liverpool. Inter Milan to win or draw. Monaco and Galatasaray, both teams to score. You can change it to over 1.5 goals. PSG versus Atletico Madrid, both teams to score. Union Saint-Gilloise versus Olympique de Marseille. Marseille to score over 0.5 goals. Tottenham to win at least 1/2 against Slavia Prague. Qarabag versus Ajax. Qarabag to score over 0.5 goals. Villarreal versus Copenhagen. Villarreal to score over 1.5 goals. Athletic Bilbao versus PSG. PSG to win or draw. Bayer Leverkusen versus Newcastle over 1.5 goals. Benfica and Napoli. Napoli 2 goals ahead handicap. Club Brugge versus Arsenal. Arsenal to win or draw and under 4.5. Dortmund to beat Bodo Glimt over 1.5 goals between Juventus and Paphos. So these are all the games for today. 17 games, 43 odds. I've staked on it all. I will still make my edit from this game and I know I'll make profit from it. So make your edit and get your profit. You can also use my analysis to carve out your own games. So with these few words of mine, hope I'm able to convince you and not to confuse you that there's a very good chance to make a very, very good profit in the Champions League games round 6. So thank you for sticking with me. I know I've taken your time, but it's for the best. So use your head, stake wisely, and gamble responsibly. I will see you in the next round of the Champions League, which is round 7. And have a blessed and wonderful day. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more free football predictions, join our Telegram. The link is pinned in the comment section of this video. Take good care of yourself, and bye. For now. Don't forget, the codes are available for these games. As you can see, it was already displaying on your screen for Sporty and 1x. Thank you.